Record and let's go. So guys, good evening. As I said, it is Thursday the 6th of April 2017. This is a UK opportunity call for direct sellers. My name is Paul Gillingham. I am a master seller with direct sellers, and I've been in the business now for around 3 months. I don't do this full time, and I would not and would never really do class myself as a networker. And the reason I say that at the beginning of the call is because I don't want the new people on to think that, number one, you have to have network marketing experience with this, because you definitely don't. And number two, that you need to do this full time, because again, you most certainly don't. My background's fitness. I've been in the industry for nearly 12 years. I currently manage a gym. I run boot camp sessions. I train clients both one-to-one, and I also run online training shops and write nutritional programs. So my background is in the health and wellness industry. But on top of that, one of my passions, or one of my other passions, should I say, is wine. Now, I'm relatively new to the network marketing industry. It was about 4 years ago, just under 4 years ago to the day actually, that I got involved with my first network marketing company. That was a health and wellness company, and it was from a client that moved away. And before this, prior to this, I'll be completely honest with everyone, I didn't really know anything about network marketing. I was completely oblivious to the industry and how big it is out there. But what I loved about it was that I was able to work with people, support people from a wider spectrum, you know, from people not only across Europe but all over the world. I love being able to help people. I love being able to take someone from A to B on a journey and improve, whether it's their health, whether it's their life, or whether it's to reduce some form of stress in people's lives. So I fell in love with network marketing pretty much straight away. And in my first company, I had relatively quick success. And by that, I mean, I was managed to walk away from my full-time employment back then within the first 12 months of doing it. So it opened my eyes up to what was possible. Now, I've had success, but I wouldn't say I was successful. And that's because I'm still very new to it. But one thing that one of my phrases, or one of my meanings of life, is that I never quit on anything. And through troubled times and through hardships, I'll always pick myself up and I'll always keep going. And when we had this company, and I wouldn't say it was struggling as such, but it wasn't on the crest of the wave that it was when we first started it. I turned around to a mate of mine and said to him, how good would it be if there was a network marketing model that came about where the product involved wine? And in December of last year, I got a phone call from a lady that I'd done a previous networking company with. And she asked me the question that is now a very powerful question. And that question was, do I drink wine? Do I like wine? And at the time, I actually had a glass of wine in my hand, so I was freaked out a little bit. Anyway, we got on the phone, and she told me about direct sellers. She told me that it was a company that was still not in the UK. And back then in December, the UK launch wasn't ready, or wasn't going to be ready until the third quarter of 2017. But because of that image, or because of that thought I had last year, for me, it was a no-brainer. And I decided to get in there, and then I decided to sign up there and then, before getting on an opportunity call, before listening to any additional information. And I didn't even look at the comp plan until I'd actually signed, because I knew back then how big this was going to be. And I'm seeing it now exactly how big this really is going to be. So direct sellers, it's a premium wine club. It's for those of you that are in the UK, it's like the other wine clubs that we've got over here. It's the same as Naked Wines. It's the same as Virgin Wines. It's the same as Laithwaite's or the Sunday Times wine list. It is a premium wine club that offers people the chance to get premium wine. Now, the difference between this one and any other ones out there is that in April of last year, they decided to attach a compensation plan to it, where you can not only get wine for free, but you can also get paid on it. So the company itself has been around for 4 years, but in April of last year, they decided to put a compensation plan to it. So There's two different ways that you can get involved with this company. You can either become a customer or you can get in as a business partner. Now, there's two prices that you can get involved as a customer. The first one is $49, and that will get you 2 bottles of premium wine. The second one is you pay $79, and that will get you 4 bottles of premium wine. Now, every single month, you get different wines sent to you because we use over 2,000 different batch wineries from all around the world. So every single month, you will get different wines from different countries made from different grapes. Now, what the company's decided to do is they've attached something called a 3 for free model. What that means is that if you've got 3 friends, 3 family members, 3 colleagues, or even 3 enemies, people that you don't even like, but you know they like wine, if you get 3 people that want to buy the wine, that are not bothered about the business, that don't really care about making money, but just want the wine, if in 1 month you get 3 customers, the following month your wine is free. And if you keep those 3 customers, or if you've got 3 active customers every single month, then every single month thereafter your wine is free. So that's one of the biggest differences between direct sellers and any other wine club. People ask me, and people have asked other people, well, how is this different? Well, there's one way it's different, is the fact that you can get wine every single month sent to your doorstep for free. Now, the second way of getting involved with this is to become a business partner, which is probably why the majority of people are on this call tonight. Now, again, there's 2 different ways that you can get involved with this. The first one, it's $249.95. For that, you get 4 bottles of premium wine, you get a year's license to trade, you get your back office material, your training materials, your website, access to any videos that we've got, webinars, basically everything that you need to build a successful business and a sustainable business. You also get 20% off of future wine orders. So if you've got a big event coming up, if you've got people coming around, or if you've got an outdoor barbecue, we're coming into the summer months now, and you wanted to bulk buy wine, by being on that kit, you're entitled to 20% off all wines going forward. Now, the second kit you can get involved with, it costs $499.95. For that, you get 12 bottles of premium wine, and you get a 3-year license to trade. So for double the price, you're getting triple the rewards and triple the benefits. You also get 40% off of your future wines going forward. So it's a lot bigger and the benefits are a lot better. Now, one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people are getting attracted to what we're doing and attracted to the company, and this includes business owners, this includes 6-figure income earners, even 7-figure income earners that have come out of retirement, the reason that they're attracted to this is because of the compensation plan. Now, with direct sellers, there's 5 different ways to get paid. I'm going to talk about just 2 of them tonight. So the other 3 reasons, if you're not sure, if you don't understand, go back to the person that's invited you onto this call and they'll be happy to go through it with you. Now, the biggest way that you can get paid is they do something called a 50% fast start bonus. So what that means is that every single person that you personally bring into this company, you will earn 50% of their joining fee. So for example, if you joined on a $249 kit, you would get $125 back off of every single person that came in on that kit. If you came in on a $499 kit, you would get $250 back of every single person that you personally enrolled. Now, the good thing about this particular company and this particular compensation plan is that you do not need to be on the highest kit to gain the highest commissions. What I mean by that is that I could come in on a $249 kit and I could enroll someone on a $499 kit. I would still get $250 back. Even though I'm on the 249 kit, I would still get $250 back because it's 50% of the 499. So right now, we're not shipping wine to the UK, and I have to make that clear, crystal clear. Right now, we're not shipping product to the UK. However, we are shipping commissions. So if you know people out there that like drinking wine, if you know people out there that like making money, if you know people out there that need more money, if you know people out there that have had network marketing experience before, or if you know people that you care about and that want your help and that you want to work with, speak to them. Because once this gets out, you can help them build a team, you can help them make their investment back within days, and you can help them with a home-based business opportunity. Now, the second way that we get paid, as I said, I'm only going to mention 2 ways tonight. The second way we get paid is you get a percentage on your weaker leg. Now, what I mean by that is that we build only 2 legs with this. It's a binary system. So you've got a left leg and a right leg. Now, once you bring your first 2 people in, so one on the left leg and one on the right leg, you're then known as what is called dual team qualified. What that means is that, number one, you've got your investment back. So anyone that does a business like this wants to know, A, how much it's going to cost them, and B, how much or how long or how quickly it's going to be before I get my investment back. So A, it's going to cost you $249. B, when can I get my investment back? Well, you get one on the left and you get one on the right. You get $125 for each person that comes in. So if we're looking at 2 people, that is your investment back. But more importantly, it gives you the keys to unlock all your qualification period. It gives you the key to all the bonuses and all the payments going forward. Now, I can't stress enough how quickly you need to get dual team qualified. You need to be religious. You need to be fanatical about going out there and speaking to the 2 people that you love the most, the 2 people that you want in your team, because once you're dual team qualified, you will then get a payment every single week. Now, our week runs from a Thursday to a Wednesday, and you will get paid the following Friday. So let's take these 2 people, for example. Then you've got one person on your left and you've got one person on your right, which means you are dual team qualified. In our compensation plan, it means that you're then entitled to earn 6% off of your weaker leg. So the figures I'm going to work with tonight, I'll keep it nice and simple. If we take this person, and this person on the left has got 1,000 points and the person on the right has got 800 points, it means that you are entitled to 6% off of that 800. Now, if those numbers stay the same every single week, it means that you will get 6% of 800 every single week. Now, once you enroll your third person, that 6% goes up by 2% to 8%. It goes all the way up to 20%. So once you've enrolled 9 personal people, so 9 people that you know that like drinking wine, that need more money, that want more money, that have had networking experience, or that you care about, once you've got 9 people enrolled in this company, you're known as what is called a master seller. It's the top rank of the compensation plan, and it means you're now entitled to 20% off of that weaker leg. So let's go back to those figures that I talked about. On your left side, you've got 1,000 points. On your right side, you've got 800 points. Because now you are known as a master seller, it means you are now entitled to 20% off that 800. If those figures stay the same every single week, you are then entitled to 20% off that 800 every single week. Now, last week, I did some calculations and I looked at my back office and I worked out that if every single month, each person brought in just one new person. So every single month, each person brought in one new person. And if we duplicated that throughout April, May, June, all the way to December, just by bringing in one new person each month, my organisation would be close to 100,000 people. Now, one new person a month is not a lot. There's people that have gone master seller within 6 days. There's people that have gone master seller in their first month. So we're talking like 9 people in 6 days, 9 people in a month. With this calculation, one new person per month, and we duplicate that figure every single month thereafter till the end of the year, we're looking at 100,000 people. So let's go back to those figures that we was talking about earlier and that percentage. And let's, for ease sake, we'll say there's 60,000 of those on the left side and there's 40,000 on the other side. And I'm a master seller taking 20%, and I get 20% of what's gone in that 40,000 points volume. You know, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to work out that this compensation plan is extremely lucrative. Now, as I said, that is just 2 ways of getting paid within this company, and there's 5 ways. So why should you join Direct Sellers? What are the plus points? What are the good points? Why should you part with your money, and why should you join what we're doing? Well, I was lucky enough to go out to Las Vegas at the end of February. And I wanted to see what the founders had. I wanted to meet the people that were doing this. I wanted to find out why this business had gone absolutely crazy in the first few months of our team being launched. And I flew out there and I literally sat in the room for about 9 hours and I listened, and I was just awestruck and amazed and excited about not only what I could do with this, but more importantly, what my team will do with this. So looking at the facts then, or looking at the bigger picture and the bullet points, you've got a company, Direct Sellers. It's founded by 4 gentlemen that have had incredible success over the years. 4 guys that have made multi millions from conventional businesses and in the network marketing industry. They've now partnered up and they've joined forces to create this phenomenon, which it is now called Direct Sellers. They've partnered up with a guy called Kevin Thompson. Kevin Thompson is arguably the #1 attorney for the network marketing industry. Anyone that's involved with network marketing, that's had good network marketing experience, will know who Kevin Thompson is. Now, when Kevin Thompson was on the stage, he was talking about how excited he was to work with these guys, because for a company that's still so young and so new, it's less than a year old, he said that they've got the potential to go out and become one of the biggest, most powerful network marketing companies that he's ever seen. Now, the thing that really struck it for me with regards to his speech is that he said every time he speaks to these founders, they never try and cut corners. They never try and miss out something that they shouldn't. He said the compliance that these guys follow is second to none. It's watertight. So for me, massive plus point. On top of that, they've got a guy involved called Jerry Greenfield. Now, Jerry Greenfield is a director of wine within Direct Sellers. He's also known as the wine whisperer in the industry. He's had 30 years experience or more with wine, and what he doesn't know about wine is not worth talking about. Now, I was lucky enough to meet him. What he does, every single Wednesday, he does a SoundCloud video and training about wine. So for those of you that are on the call, for those of you that know people that are very much into their wine, they're very educated, they're classed as connoisseurs out there, they love their wine, they know what they're talking about. He does videos and he gives little tips and little tricks and inside information about what is good about wine. So if you do nothing else, have a look at what he does, because it really is some fantastic information that he shares. On top of that, we've got a leadership that is, again, it's right at the top of their very game. A guy called Jefferson Green is the front of our team. He got involved at the beginning of November. In his first 5 months, he's created an organisation of close to 3,500 people. Nearly 110 of those have hit the top of the compensation plan. Above him is a guy called Austin Zuloff, documented 7-figure income earner. He owns 2 network marketing companies where he actually mentors network marketers. He didn't do this because he thought it was going to be a couple of quid every week. He's come out of retirement to partner up with this. So the leadership is fantastic. The compensation plan, as I've talked about, it's probably the strongest compensation plan that you will find out there at the moment. No one else gives you a 50% fast start bonus. And the reason why most of us are looking at this right now is because of the product. The product is wine. It's not a pill, a potion, a shake, a lotion, a tablet, a wearable device. It's not something that we have to go onto YouTube to talk about. We don't have to get a diploma in the ingredients of what's in this certain product. We all know what wine is. I don't need to tell any of you about a Shiraz or a Chardonnay or a this, that, or the other. And the good thing about this is that we do not manufacture the wine. So with regards to the product, wine will always be there. Wine was even there when Jesus was there. For the last few months, myself and Tara have had to go to church because we're getting married in 4 weeks. And every Sunday morning when we've gone to church, they offer us bread and wine. So it really is a very, very powerful product that's been around for hundreds of thousands of years, and it's not going to go anywhere soon. So they're my reasons why you should join Direct Sellers. Now, I know this is not for everyone, and I certainly know that network marketing is not for everyone. But what I will say with this, and I will finish on this, is that if you've got a why, and most people should have a why should you do something? What are your reasons? What are your goals, your dreams, your ambitions? Where do you want to go in life? The reason that you should pick out and decide on what you want to do is because, do you want to be in the same position where you are now in 12 months' time? For such a small word, the word why means so much. It's such a powerful 3-letter word. Now, if your why is strong enough, then no one or nothing is going to stop you. Now, when I set out at the beginning of the year, like I always do, I write down personal and professional goals. One of my professional goals was to help at least 2 families create a 6-figure income from home. From what I've seen already in this, and from the people that are already involved with this, I've now taken that number from 2 up to 10. So I now want to help 10 families create a 6-figure income from home. But what's more exciting about that is that by helping 10 people create a 6-figure income from home, I will then help thousands of people create £1,000 a month from home. Tens of thousands of people create an extra £500 a month from home. So network marketing is not all about the big figures. If I can take a single mum or a young parent that's got a baby, or that's got a young child that's gone through real hardship, that struggles every day to get up and has to rush around every morning to get their kid ready to school so she can drop the kid off from school, and she has to go to work, and life is stressful. If I can help someone make that extra £500 a month, where maybe 2 days a week she doesn't have to go to work, or maybe she can drop a whole day and go from 5 days to 4 days, or she can buy some new clothes for her kid that she's never been able to do before, or even go to Butlins for a weekend. £500 to a lot of people is a life changer. Then we go up to £1,000. It covers most people's mortgages, give or take. Ours is just under £1,000 a month at the moment. But if you can if you can help a family create an extra £1,000 a month that takes care of their mortgage, how much is that going to impact their life? How much is that stress level going to drop within that family? So yes, it's not all about dreams and big goals and this and that. But if your why is strong enough, then nothing will ever get in your way. So I'm looking forward to partnering up with those of you that do decide to get involved with this. It's certainly been a very, very eventful first 3 months of this year. The UK is literally about to open. The founders are flying out on Easter Sunday. So a week on Sunday, they're flying over to the UK to dot the final I's, to cross the final T's. And once we've got a date for the wine, my God, will this fly. So all I will say to finish off with is, don't just get in for the sake of getting in and don't do anything, because at the end of the day, it's going to cost you money to invest. But as soon as you understand the magnitude of this company, and as soon as you understand the importance of positioning and timing, and as soon as you understand that this will change hundreds of thousands of lives this year, then go back to the person that invited you onto this call, get every single question that you need answered. And if there's one question that is stopping you from joining right now, tonight, get that question answered. Because numbers are being added daily to this. Every single day I wake up now with numerous emails telling me that my organisation's growing. And if you're on this call right now and you're hesitating about something, get the question answered. This will change lives. This will be the biggest, the fastest, and the most amazing business venture that any of us have ever been involved with. It will be the fastest growing social movement that's ever hit the UK and potentially ever hit the network marketing industry. So guys, with that being said, I appreciate you all for getting on tonight. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, and we'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same link at 9 o'clock on Friday night. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest.